wanted to get the fans a chance to see the work we were doing on Heart of the Swarm and show how different Heart of the Swarm is from Wings of Liberty. So people could see sort of the story elements, see what's going on with Kerrigan, see what's going on with the different game mechanics that you can play as you play through Heart of the Swarm. And it gives us a chance to get feedback from both our fans and from the press who've been able to get hands-on the software to see what they think, to see if the direction we're going is good.
So we just released the 1.3.3 patch and we're still looking for new issues. But judging from the stats or pro feedback and different materials, we're noticing that the balance of every matchup is pretty solid right now. So we're going to be focusing more on specific strategies that are a little more OP at a certain timing rather than trying to buff a race or nerf a race. And we're also trying to replace almost half of the ladder maps in the next season, so you can definitely look forward to that as well. So we have a lot of soft counters as well as hard counters in the game, and each have its advantages and disadvantages, and I would say the soft counter, the advantage is that you can mask them pretty easily and know that they will be at least somewhat good against most stuff, such as roaches, stalkers, or marauders. And hard counters, on the other hand, they provide the opportunity for a variety of units to come into play. For example, when mass void rays come out, you can't really deal with them too easily without having counters from the air, especially if they're charged up. Same goes for banshees, and different units that are hard counter. And our goal is to have a variety of both soft counters as well as hard counters, so that the game is both easy to approach as well as almost every single unit is used in every matchup.
So I absolutely love watching GOM TV almost every morning while I work out, from around 7 to 8:30 every morning. And I think it's just an absolutely great way to experience StarCraft. I know a lot of players who are almost watching more StarCraft on GOM TV these days than they're actually playing it. It's an absolute blast.
I think every single pro player that plays really hard and gets good results, I respect all of them. But in more specific, I really enjoyed watching the Marine spread micro for the first time that Marine King did. I can't really remember who his opponent was, but the first time I saw that, I think that was the greatest moment of GSL ever.
It was absolutely amazing. I agree with David. We are so honored to have so many players playing our game and trying as hard as they possibly can to be great at it. And these guys have just amazing skill, and frankly, they're all just unbelievable to watch in most cases. But I always love seeing players try new strategies. Nesty has won my great enthusiasm lately when he did some unexpected moves against a Protoss player using spine crawlers in a recent match. It was just absolutely a joy to watch. I had no idea what he was going to do, and I'd worked on the game for years, and suddenly he pulled something I didn't expect. And those moments are always just absolutely wonderful to watch.
We'd definitely like to see more foreign players playing in GSL. Looking at the World Championship games, we realized the skill difference between foreigners as well as Korean players is not as big as a lot of people believe. And so therefore, because GSL is the greatest and biggest StarCraft 2 tournament in the world, it would definitely be cool to see foreigners performing well as well as getting the recognition of the skill that they have.
I think balance designers should be in Code S too, just automatically.
Yeah.
You know.
And the part of the prize pool should be set aside for balance designers.
Totally.
Even
if they don't win.
Yeah. Even if I lose. 일단 가장 중요한 거는 그러니까 스타크래프트 2를 접할 때 되게 게임을 어떻게 하면 더 재밌게 만들 수 있는지, 또는 그러니까 어떤 숫자를 조금 바꾸면 이 유닛이 이제 새로운 전략을 만들 수 있는지, 그래서 자기 자신이 맵에 들어가서 숫자를 바꿔보면서 이걸 조금 바꾸면 어떻게 되고 이 다른 걸 바꾸면 어떻게 되는지 이런 걸 확인하면서 배워나가는 게 중요하다고 생각하고 있어요.
I would say to the fans in Korea, thank you so much for your support. You've been absolutely awesome. Watch GSL, it's fantastic. Play StarCraft 2.
Korea definitely has the best players from all around the world, and when I tried to play on Korean server, it was definitely a lot harder than playing on the US server. So as the most skilled players in the world, I hope Korean players really lead the strategies that people use, as well as be a good role model in terms of just manners.
Fighting StarCraft 2!
No more Jing Jing.
No more Zing Zing.
Cool.